Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 17th through to the 23rd, 2014. So first of all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing, truly. So let's get started with you. We start with the Wheel of Fortune. So doors opening, doors closing. That is the theme this week. And it's up to you. It's up to you to close those doors, and it's up to you to want those new doors to open in your life. Now, I also believe with this card, it's an indication that finances are going to get better. So if you're struggling in the area of finances, this would be a week where opportunity would come to you in some way, in some form. Maybe it's somebody else's money, maybe it's a new job offer, maybe it's a way of picking up cash on the side. Maybe it's an insurance payout, a court settlement, promotion. And being the first card, I would have to think that you would get some influx of help this week when it comes to money, finances. Something that you need to propel you one step farther on your path. One step closer to the reality of your dreams. Okay, and the Ace of Cups sitting right next to it is new passions, new beginnings, new wondrous opportunities. Okay, and these are passions that you embrace with all your heart and soul. Yeah, you know, it almost seems as if you are... The energy for this week, and going through the entire week, is the Seven of Swords, and it's really you declaring, I think, what you need to go forward and what you don't want, no matter what other people's opinions are. Okay, because I think some of the things that you feel that you need to take forward on your path is maybe being met with friction, or people don't necessarily agree with your actions or where you're going or what you're doing. And it's about you standing in your truth this week and saying, no, this is what I need to go forward and this is what I'm doing to go forward. End of conversation. Because you have been giving this a lot of thought. You have been giving this a lot of your energy. Okay, and we have the Three of Pentacles saying that you are painting your tomorrow. That you do stand in your truth this week. That you do understand where you want to go and how you want to get there. And what it's going to look like. Okay, we have the Moon here. This is once again standing in your truth, okay? The wolf here, it depicts almost like a wild, passionate energy. Untamed. Wanting to go forward, knowing who they truly are, and wanting to seize the adventures of tomorrow. Now, the unconscious energy for the entire week is the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is a beautiful path laid out before you. A new beginning. So expect new beginnings this week. Expect to stand in your truth this week. Expect that opportunities will arise because you are standing in your truth this week. You're able to see the big picture this week. You're understanding where it is you want to go and how you want to get there. And it's not as fuzzy or it's not as gray. It's more black and white this week. You understand it more fully. There's a clarity about it. There's a sense of knowing that you're actually putting your feet in the right footsteps to go forward. Now, the energy that overrides the whole week is the Eight of Swords. So this tells me, this is almost like a warning card for you, okay? The more you get caught up in, lack of a better word, delusion, of what the situation really is that you're in, and what it calls for from you, the more it'll hold you back, the more it'll work on, you know, a lot of times we we have these conversations. We're going to go and meet somebody, and we're going to have this big conversation. We know it, and so we play act all the way to the meeting, and the conversation never goes like that. And so we build up all these stresses, all these ideals of how it's going to happen and what's going to be said, and or it could be looking into the past and seeing the way you handled a situation. Oh, I wish I would have said this. This would have been the perfect thing to say. There's a reason why you didn't say that. You handled it just fine. Sometimes it's our thoughts of what we perceive as a limitation on ourselves. There are no limitations on ourselves except for what we put on ourselves. So don't let your thoughts, don't let your self-doubt, don't let your worries get the better of you this week, okay? Because it is a very beautiful week, a very promising week for you. But if you allow the self-doubt to creep in, if it's about loving yourself. It's an understanding that you needed to do things the way they were done. That was your best avenue at the time. And replaying the situation over and over in your head isn't going to change the outcome. It's the same outcome every time. You've learned the lesson. Move past that. Move into the future. Either take that lesson and what you've learned from it and apply it going forward, or at least make peace with it so you can move forward. And as we leave this week and we go into next week, we have the King of Swords here. And boy, are you strong, are you powerful. You may be a little opinionated. And what you want in life, you're going for, and you're ready for it. And you have a determination, and nobody is going to stand in your way. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.